Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? The show where adults try to win the £50,000 jackpot by remembering what they learnt at school.
What is the French word for book?
Absolutely no idea.
But if our grown-ups find themselves at the bottom of the class, they'll have to admit...
I am not smarter than a 10-year-old.
Coming up, 25-year-old Amber Hunter gets confused and sings the national anthem.
Allons enfants de la patrie.
But comes to her senses in time to realise where she is.
You're right. Well done!
Last time, tax inspector Chris Tate calculated his way to the safety point of £1,500.
For how many days did Lady Jane Grey rule as Queen?
I'm going to go 9. 9 days.
It was 9.
And with 2 cheats still unaccounted for, can he be our first jackpot winner?
Was it really a complete guess? You're right. Smarter than a 10-year-old is the question that everyone in this country is asking each other at the moment.
Indeed, it's a show that you can watch, brings back all those memories of what you were taught at school, what you were like at school, and even when you were told off. You know, embarrassing. I remember one time I was told off by the teachers for weeing in the pool.
Well, that's not naughty. Everyone does that.
Not off the diving board, they don't.
Last time, you may remember, Chris Tate from Sunderland was with us. So far, he's bagged himself £1,500. He's at the safe point. He's still got his copy left and his save as well. 10-year-old Lizzie is here to help you today.
Excellent. Excellent.
Let's play Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? Any of those subjects left? Good for you?
I'll try age 9 European geography, please.
OK, age 9 European geography is your next subject for £2,500. Here's the question. St. Peter Port is the capital of which Channel island? Jersey, Guernsey or Sark? Now, geography is one of your 10 GCSEs, isn't it?
Yes, but again, that was a long time ago.
And what mark you got?
I got a B, I think.
Got a B?
A B for geography.
Lizzie,
Know this then.
Lizzie's already locked in. She's never even done a GCSE.
That makes me feel much better. Which Jersey, Guernsey or Sark? No.
Been to any of those places?
I haven't, no.
At this stage, I'm just going to remind you the cheats you've got available. You've already used your peak, but you've got a copy. If you use that, it means you look at Lizzie's answer, but you have to go with that as your answer.
If you ever give us a wrong answer, then your star pupil over there can save you as well.
Right.
You're in a strong position, Chris.
Yeah. I'm at a safe point, so if I had a guess and it was wrong, I don't lose any money, is that right?
That's right. You leave with £1,500 if you want to, but Lizzie could save you.
Yeah.
Take you up to £2,500.
Yeah. And if I get it right on a guess, then I've kept my my cheats, haven't I? So I might as well have a guess.
Indeed.
St.
Peter Port is the capital of which Channel island? Jersey, Guernsey or Sark?
The position I'm in, I think I'm going to have a guess.
A guess?
Yes. But which one?
Which one are you going for?
Guernsey. I've got no idea why, but...
Are you confident enough with that guess, Chris, to lock it in?
I'll try Guernsey. Locked.
He's trying Guernsey. For £2,500.
Yeah.
That's a very confident try. Like you say, though, if you're wrong and Lizzie's wrong, you could be leaving with £1,500. Jersey, Guernsey or Sark? You've locked in Guernsey.
Yeah.
Was it really a complete guess?
Yes.
You're right. A very good guess. And it's made you an extra £1,000. You've now got £2,500.
Excellent.
Lizzie, wow. Lizzie, did you guess?
No.
You knew?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Let's have a look. She did know. Guernsey, well done. That's how clever Lizzie is. But what about the rest of the class? Let's have a look at what all 4 of them puts. Lewis has done a lovely picture and they've all put Guernsey. Well done. Lizzie, you've been great. You helped him out. Now sling your hook. See you later. Lizzie, everybody.
Lizzie.
Well done.
Chris, that really was just a guess. 1 out of 3 just went for Guernsey.
Yeah, total
Wow.
guess.
Best guess you've ever done in your life, probably.
All right, then. You've still got a few pupils left. You're doing incredibly well so far. Very confident. You've got your copy and your save left. But which is your next pupil that's going to be helping you out? You've got Katie or you've got Reese?
Katie, please.
Katie, come down here.
They really are the biggest pigtails I've ever seen in my life. Look at the length of them. You like looking after yourself, don't you? You
Yeah.
like clothes and shopping and stuff.
Yes.
What's the best thing you've ever bought?
Don't know.
Don't know.
I've bought so many things.
So what about if you won £50,000? What would you buy with that?
My own laptop.
Your own laptop?
Yeah.
Ah. Do those big pigtails give her a big brain, Chris? Hopefully so.
Hopefully so.
Now, before we ask you to choose your next subject, you used to hang around with your cousin a lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
When you were younger?
Yes, he had a farm in Seaham beside where I grew up, and it was great playing there all the time.
So you used to spend your summer holidays at the farm?
Yeah, we used to spend time there with my cousin Kevin, and we used to play in the barn and mess about with all the animals. It was great fun.
Nice, great.
Yeah.
You used to work there at all?
Work? No, I never worked there. No.
Yeah, you did. Look, here's a picture of you when you were 10.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
You're like Wurzel Gummidge. Do your impression, Dom.
What's that?
Your Wurzel Gummidge impression.
All right, let's come to this last cake. Absolute rubbish. Let's get on with the subjects. Get them back up there. Here are the subjects that you've got left to choose from. Age 10 French, age 7 literacy, age 8 history, or age 6 religious leaders. That's rubbish. Stop it. 4 questions away from the big money.
Let's try age 7 literacy, please.
OK? Age 7 literacy. Here's your question. Good luck, Chris. What did the old woman who lived in a shoe give her children to eat?
I should know this one. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. I think that's where I've been stuck.
Katie thinks she knows the answer. She's locked in. Look at the way those 10-year-olds over there are looking at you. With faces of, come on, man, sort it out.
But they did that 3 years ago, though. I'm struggling again. It could be nothing, because she was so poor she didn't have anything to give them, so it could give them nothing to eat.
They could have all starved.
Yeah. But I'm really not sure. I think I better copy.
Which means you're putting a lot of confidence in Katie.
Yeah.
Right then, Katie, he's decided to copy your answer. Is she right? Is she wrong? Let's have a look at the answer that Katie has written. Broth.
How does that make you feel now you've seen broth?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Are you gonna? Well, you've got to lock it in.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Broth. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed indeed. There's a lot of pressure on our 10-year-olds as well, really, because they don't want to feel responsible for losing you the money. What did the old woman who lived in a shoe give her children to eat? You copied Katie's answer, which was broth. And Katie has just doubled your money. You got £5,000.
Katie was right. The answer is broth. We've now got £5 grand.
Excellent.
Going very well so far. You've used both of your cheats now.
Yeah.
The only way that all our classmates can help you now is by saving you if you get a wrong answer. But hopefully you won't get a wrong answer as you pick your next subject.
Let's try French.
Let's do it. H10 French. Pour sauce. On which date do the French celebrate Bastille Day?
Katie's locked in so soon again.
I'm sure I should know this one. June. June sounds familiar. Sometime in June. But there's 30 days in June to pick from. Katie did seem quite confident. So I'm sure if I did guess and I got the answer wrong, I'm quite confident that she could save me from losing the money. I'm not sure. I know 4th of July is American Independence Day. But Bastille Day. To gamble 3,500 on a pure guess.
You've got the possibility of that save.
Yes. Oh, let's go for it. Let's have a guess. For some reason, the 4th of June's in me head, so and I'll have a guess at that.
OK, so you're going to go for that? You're going to go for that as your answer? You're going to lock it in? 4th of June.
Go on then, 4th of June.
All right.
I'll gamble.
On which date do the French celebrate Bastille Day? Chris Tate, 37, from Sunderland, has said...
4th of June. I don't know why.
You locked it in. We can tell you that your answer is wrong.
Right. Okay.
At the moment, if Katie isn't right and doesn't save you, you could be losing £3,500.
Yeah.
If she's right, she could have just made you £7,500. You are then
she's right.
only 2 questions away from the possibility of answering the £50,000 question.
Yeah.
This is nail biting. See how he gets on after the break.
It's a nail-biting point of the show. Chris Tate from Sunderland is with us. He's just about to answer the £7,500 question, which is on which date do the French celebrate Bastille Day? Now, you have answered. You've locked in with the answer 4th of June, which is wrong.
Now, here's the situation. The only way that you could carry on and hopefully get to £7,500 is if Katie over there, the 10-year-old girl, one of our star pupils, gets the question right. If she gets it wrong, you lose £3,500. You go home with 1.5.
The correct answer, the answer we need from Katie, is the 14th of July.
Right. I wouldn't have known that.
Wouldn't have known that?
No.
OK. It's all down to you, Katie. Are these big pigtails the answer to a big brain? Let's go over here. Follow us. This way, Katie.
It's a lot of pressure for you, Katie, isn't it?
I know.
Feeling all right, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
You could be just about to be making this man here £7,500.
And if you did, would your hair go...
I don't know.
Or you could be losing him £3,500.
And would your hair go...
Probably yes.
Okay. Up there, hopefully, we're looking for the 14th of July.
You ready, Chris?
Yeah.
This is the answer that Katie's written. That's one, Chris. You've now got £7,500. Good work.
Now, the reason why Katie's just sat down is because you cannot have any more help from any of our star pupils. You've used your peek, you've used your copy, and you've used your save. You're all on your own now.
OK.
You are now only 2 questions away from possibly answering the £50,000 question. And the 2 subjects left on the board, I know, are the 2 A-levels that you failed. Oh, dear.
Yes. You might as well see the question, because once you've seen it, you can either play it or drop out. So, which one would you go for?
I'll try the ancient history question, please. Age 8, ancient history.
He's going for age 8, ancient history, for £15,000. Here's the question. In Greek mythology, which creature has the body of a goat, the head of a lion, and the tail of a snake?
No idea. Absolutely no idea. The body of a goat, head of a lion, and the tail of a snake. I'm just trying to picture what that would look like. It's pretty weird.
In Greek mythology, which creature has the body of a goat, head of a lion, and tail of a snake?
Now, don't forget, if you don't want to take the chance, you can always just drop out. You lock in that you're dropping out. You take your £7,500 and you go back to Sunderland. But you will have to turn to that camera and say that you're not smarter than a 10-year-old.
Right. I'm trying to think any animals I remember from Greek mythology. The only one I can remember was like a minotaur, and that's definitely not a minotaur. So, body of a goat, a tail of it. Just looks like a totally weird animal, but I've really absolutely got no idea. If it had been multiple choice, I might have been tempted to have a guess. Been a bit of a gambling man, but I just have no idea whatsoever. Honestly, don't know, and I couldn't even hazard a guess. So I think I'll take my £7,500 and I'll go back up the road to Sunderland and spend it wisely.
If that's what you want to do, Chris, you got to lock that in.
Take my money.
Congratulations, Chris. £7,500. Now all the pressure's off you. How do you feel?
I'm a lot more relaxed now. It's very nerve-wracking up here, yeah.
Well, £7,500, it'll pay your tax bill.
Just about.
Now, the correct answer was chimera. Chimera? Does it mean anything to you?
I've heard of the word. I wouldn't have associated with those clues there, but...
OK.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Chris, you can't go home until you've said that one sentence to everyone at the tax office, to everyone in Sunderland, to all those Sunderland supporters.
Here we go. You've got 2 daughters as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
What age?
9 and 13.
9 and 13?
Yeah.
You're never going to live this down, I tell you. They won't let you forget it in a hurry. They'll probably record it and put it on loop as you say...
My name is Chris Tate, and I'm not smarter than a 10-year-old.
There we are. Buddy does go home with £7,500. Well, wait a second. That's all right, mate. Chris goes home. Class dismissed.
Chris Tate played a great tactical game, leads here with £7,500.
Shall we see if our next lot of star pupils are